general. It's like in football with your run game. You have to have that set up. People have to respect you in the paint in order for you to set up those outside shots.
And it's the thing with the Pacers this year that they're starting Sabonis and Turner every time. So you have two starting centers starting in your starting five lineup, and they still got dominated by Drummond. If you're going to get dominated by Drummond, who is arguably one of the best centers in the league, you're going to get dominated by Embiid, by Giannis, by Jokic. Everywhere in the league, they're going to dominate you. And that really just falls on Sabonis because Turner is more of the perimeter center on the offensive end. Turner can't do anything down on the block. That's been his thing all his career, and that's where Sabonis shines. So the Pacers have best of both sides for a center, but they really haven't been producing that well. Domas and Brogdon have been doing spectacular. Brogdon has actually – I was kind of high on Brogdon, and then I kind of thought about it, and I was like, man, I think he's going to be disappointment for the Pacers. Brogdon, that 50, 40, 90 guy. But he's been doing good. Brogdon 22 points and 10 assists, and then Domas, he's putting up 20 and 10 rebounds. So the defense is there, but
and what I noticed because I watched the first game against the Pistons.
Yeah,
and at first I didn't really see them try to get in the paint a lot. I seen them shooting.
Yeah,
and I was like, why are they shooting the ball?
Yep.
So then I seen them actually try to do it a little bit later on as they started playing in the season, and just wasn't working.
I wish the Pacers would shoot more. We're actually one of the worst teams in the league. Just shot attempts. We're not putting up as many shots as other teams around the league, and I think we should be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a whole new starting five. It's Warren, Brogdon, Lamb, Turner, and Sabonis. Three new guys, and then Sabonis was our first off the bench last year, so Sabonis is starting new this year, and we don't even have Vic back yet. So they're 0-3. They could be 0-4 tonight. They're up 4 against the Nets with 11 minutes to go in the fourth. But I don't like people who panic early in the season in the NBA.
It's basketball.
We're in the East. Games. We're not in the West. So if we start slow, we can crawl back in. We can get that 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th spot in the East. Fine. We don't have Vic yet. And I'm going to say it right now, when Vic comes back, you guys can hold me to this, we are going to dominate.
Okay.
Vic,
I'm going to hold you to it.
You can. Vic is
going
to come back. Man, oh my gosh.
I like Victor Oladipo too. I hope.
All it takes is this team to mesh. The talent is there. They just got to figure it out. And it's going to come with time. We're 3 games in, and I already see people panicking. I'm like, man, this isn't college football. This isn't the NFL. Yeah. We got 79 more games. We're straight. Yeah. So it's going to take some time, but I'm all here for it. I'm patient. I know the only thing that matters is to get in the playoffs, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think people kind of like panic because basketball, I feel like basketball is a big momentum sport.
Oh, it is, 100%.
So, having those wins under your belt, that just gives your team momentum.
And especially for a new team. If they were 3-0, it'd be great because when you're winning, that's when you – well, when you're winning, it can really go either way because if you're losing as a new team, it helps you kind of bond more.
You learn from losses.
Right. But if you're winning a lot, it just going to depends on how you handle those losses that come. But, yeah, it can really go either way. I was going to go with that one way, and I was like, oh, wait, never mind. But, yeah, I don't know.
All right, man. Well, I pretty much don't have anything else for you guys, so thank you for tuning in today.
Just know we're on Spotify. If you're listening, you're probably listening on Spotify. We're on it now. Apple, at the time right now, we're getting on Apple Podcasts. They just got to get accepted. Yep. So once we get that, we'll be on Spotify and Apple, and then also
we're working on YouTube, man. We're trying to get you guys to come actually join us and sit down with us.
Yeah, we're going to have all our cameras on us, so we're going to have the YouTube channel as well. Follow all our social medias. They'll be on there as well. So, man, this is going to be a lot of fun this year, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it.
All right, man. That's pretty much it, man. This is Chop It Up, the podcast, your key to the sports world. It's your boy Amere Dozier kicking it with my man Baylee Chamberlain.
As always.
In the WZIS studios here in Terre Haute, Indiana. We're giving you everything, man. Local sports, national sports, the whole shebang. So, thank you guys for listening. Peace.